We're here at the Eisenhower Park annual Dahlia display in Nassau County. First thing I'd like to talk about is what kind of lens to use for flower close-ups. What I'm using here is a 100mm Canon macro lens, and the key with macro lenses is the 1:1 ratio. This is very important, and what 1:1 simply means is you can fill the frame with the tiniest of subjects. Now, a lot of camera companies will try to sell you a lens and they'll put the word macro on it, but you have to be very careful because many of these lenses are not 1:1 ratios. So I'm using the 100mm. Nikon has a 105, which is true 1:1 ratio. So those are the two lenses I would suggest for this type of work. Now, one of the main techniques that I'll be using today is live view. And what that allows me to do is focus manually by zooming in on my display screen. So the first thing I've done is put my camera into manual focus mode. Now I'm pressing this button here, which will bring up my live view screen. Now in the live view screen, they give you a focus box that you can move around. So I'm going to focus on the center of this particular flower, and I'll do that by zooming in to 5x and again to 10x magnification. Now from there, I'm simply going to adjust my focus ring manually, very carefully, until everything looks sharp. Now I will squeeze my cable release, and there's my photo. You'll see that I'm on a solid tripod, and with macro photography it's essential because even the tiniest bit of shake will be greatly magnified once you get home and enlarge this. I also highly recommend some sort of cable release so that you can simply press your shutter and you have not touched your camera. My camera settings for this shoot were as follows: a small aperture of f22 to f29, a slow shutter speed of 1/4, and an ISO of 400. To review, look for a lens with a 1:1 ratio. Use live view and manually focus. For maximum sharpness, use a tripod and a cable release.